Hey, Kelly, are you going to teach me how to make some balsamic vinaigrette?
I absolutely am. We're going to have a little salad for dinner tonight. We're just having a quiet little couple's night, but we're going to make a homemade vinaigrette. So what we took out was some olive oil, some balsamic, some salt and pepper. We're going to do garlic powder. Here, let me move that stuff. Onion powder, and you have some Italian seasoning. So this is a great sample, right? Because we're just looking in Jeannie's pantry to see what she has. So,
and it's an ugly pantry, guys, but it kind of has everything. It's just not very organized. So thank God for Kelly. Okay.
So we're just using what she has, and that works. Then the other thing that she does have, which is cool, is some balsamic glaze, and this one does not have any added sugar to it. So. But it's nice and thick, so it's gonna add a little bit of a sweetness and a little thickening agent and just a nice flavor. So we are gonna add that into the vinegar or into the vinaigrette, which sometimes we don't do. So your ratio typically is gonna be 2 to 1. So we're gonna put some balsamic in here. So I'm doing this in a bell jar with a top because I want to be able to shake it, because that will also help mix the ingredients really well, but it'll also help the olive oil to almost thicken up and almost kind of get like a creamy balsamic vinegar or vinaigrette.
So that was 1 to 1?
No, it's 2 to 1.
2 to 1.
2 to 1 olive oil, 2 vinegar, 1. And then I'm just gonna add a splash or a little squeeze. This is a squeeze.
Super thick.
Maybe it's thick, so maybe not a...
Yummy.
So I'm guessing a teaspoon here is what I just squeezed in there. And then I'm gonna add about a teaspoon of the dried herbs. That was not quite a teaspoon. So best is to do this at least 30 minutes ahead of when you want to toss your salad, because it's going to give you some time for the dried herbs to hydrate, and your vinaigrette is just going to taste a lot better if you give it a little bit of time instead of like throwing all of this on the salad right when you're serving it, which is, you know, if you don't have the time, fine, but this is just going to taste a little bit better. So I'm doing like a 1/4 teaspoon of the onion powder and the garlic powder, and then like just a tiny, like maybe 1/8 of a teaspoon of the salt. That's it.
You guys, I just want to tell you, I just put Kelly on the spot to do this, and this is how
like,
freaking
look
good
at me.
she is.
I don't have my
This is
apron
how good
on.
she is, guys.
Okay, so I'm gonna tighten this up and just shake really vigorously. And this, sometimes, if you don't have the glaze, this is gonna look lighter.
We're gonna let it sit.
We're gonna let
before
it
we
sit.
put it on the salad. Okay, got it.
But we're gonna let it, yeah, it's dark because we put that glaze in it. Normally this is lighter and it kind of looks like a light brown because the olive oil starts to get a little creamy, but we have that, well, now it's starting to light
I'm
up,
excited. Okay.
it's gonna be awesome. So
I'll show you a picture of it on the salad. Thanks, guys.